.co.uk.
Okay, the beautiful Sandra DeRoy, we're talking to you, and you're live in London, North London, and you've got your luxurious condominium there, which costs millions and millions of dollars, but you're an executive producer, director, and outstanding filmmaker.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
you've made this fantastic film because you're actually very talented, and I'm very proud in my small part of having you at the Bases Film Festival a couple of years ago. And you've done very, very well. And the film you showed there, you are going to remake Walk-In Case. Is that right?
Well, Walking Case was 2015 at the Basis Film Festival. One of the nominees was Ollie Marshall as well, with Street Eyes. But that was 2015. But right now, we're talking about Awakening of 12 Strands that was published the 25th November 2016. And that was a year ago. So right about now, I want to conduct a second screening for Awakening of 12 Strands. I know it's short notice, but it's going to happen now on the 22nd of November. And basically, it's going to be at the Close-Up Cinema. The closest tube station is Shoreditch High Street, super close, just a 1-minute walk. It's overground, I believe, and it's a better venue than last time. I feel bad that I didn't find something as high quality as this one, but you know, I just
well, these venues are difficult to get hold of, and you've done very well with the first one. The first one was very relaxed and a nice pub, nice atmosphere. But this is an even better one, okay?
This one is pretty much, it's more or less same big, 40 seats. So we're just starting with the promotion now. I know it's very short notice, so there's, you know, kind of like minus you and me and others, so there's basically like 30 seats available. So, you know, I really think that anyone listening to this right now, I'd really like you to be there. You know, do
it's
come.
It's good fun. It's a good film. It's very, very thought-provoking. It's highbrow. It's a thinking woman sci-fi film.
Yeah, well, what I did was I kind of re-edited it and I made it more flowy, so it's kind of like it's more now consistent, and I was getting some feedback from viewers, and they said that it's kind of like really out there, and it would help that if I would add some more clues. So what I've done this time around is I added some subtitles to the first essential scenes to kind of paint this image. And now the feedback I'm getting is that this is, yeah, it's a pretty good product, and I don't know if you can add the synopsis after this.
Well, we can do anything with editing, but why not just give us a synopsis verbally yourself? Because, you know, you look a lot better than a lot of text, quite frankly.
Okay, well, funny enough, one of the ads, actually, I'm just going to dig this up. This is what doctors don't tell you.
Now, that's a heck of a good magazine to get into.
Yeah, it is, and I'm issued in 3 U.S. issues, and the current November UK issue. And basically, if it is in a magazine like this, then you know, it can immediately tell you that it's health related, the movie, because Awakening of 12 Strands, even the name is indicating human DNA. And I talk about a lot of things, so. Just in a nutshell, basically, it is about public health corruption. So if you have any interest in pharmaceuticals and the kind of fraud behind it, this is it. And as well, more esoteric matters such as archonic soul bounty hunting, and it has quite a bit. It has 24 topics there, guys. So you know, if I don't want to get too deep into it. So you know, targeted individuals, UFO disclosure. The idea is that this movie is very uplifting, and that is very important in these times. So in the beginning, it seems very dense and dark, but after, the introductory, it really goes uphill. So anyone struggling with these matters, I think that you should come and view the movie because it's going to give remedies that I feel that can essentially help you or a loved one.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things you did that was quite good was the scene with the food. I mean, you had this terrible food, low frequency food, and you were sort of eating it and didn't really want to eat it and stuff like that. That sort of rings with a lot of people, and then it feeds depression, and everybody gets rid and so forth. Explain that scene if you can.
Yeah, that is a very good scene. Thank you for appreciating that. That's one of my favorite ones because number one, it is. I mean, my background, I studied like psychology and stuff, but after when I had personal health issues, I went on to study nutrition and biochemistry, just self-taught. So I made this very comical like scene about nutrition, and I was setting an exemplar of a woman eating this terrible low frequency food. And basically, I'm giving very direct hints there how to solve your problems.
There's also a lot of subtle humor in there.
Oh yeah,
there's actually a bit of a comedy in places.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, I mean the actors are amazing. There's like 40 plus actors with extras 50, and
you sneaked in a couple of big stars like Kerry Cassidy.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend is the music guy. He made the music.
Yeah. I asked him to produce me binaural beats that are one of the healing forms. Everything in the movie, I have a lot in there, it took me a long time to produce. I edited it myself, and the idea is that it is low budget.
You edited it? You acted in it? You directed it? You did a lot of things in it. This is time to blow your own trumpet.
Yeah, what's the point, I'm not going to do that. I edited because I had a vision, and I couldn't explain that vision to an editor, so I had to do the whole thing myself. And I want to, be very clear about that this is a pilot, it is a low-budget movie, but as far as, watching it, it's watchable. I mean, people are saying that the sound is not, it's not too bad. So I've continued to work on it, and now when you come to the screening, you're going to see more or less a good quality product, especially in that venue, because Close-Up Cinema has its state-of-the-art sound and screen. I made sure this time it will be appreciated, because last time I felt like a lot of information was getting lost, and you need to hear it, So
yeah, I mean that's one of the big things about it. So I'm very impressed by what you've done, Sandra.
Thank you. I really, I feel like this is the beginning. I want to say that anyone who is kind of like feels that they're missing something in life, maybe they want to get into something more creative. So I'm going to reshoot Walking Case into a half-an-hour version, again a pilot, because I want to build up my archive. So I'm casting for new actors. So anyone listening to this who's in acting or anything else, I always need people. I feel like I did too much. I was like a one-man team this time. I got a little help, but basically this time around, I want to make sure that I'm gonna get like a good crew behind me. So anyone who's gonna come around, I'm gonna definitely audition them and give them a chance and consider them for my new projects coming up in 2018. So if you're listening out there, then come along. It's just £10. I'm not making any money out of this. It's just to cover the venue bill. I'm probably going to be a minus, but the idea is to have the screening, and maybe we're going to have more screenings because the venue's there. So it's a really beautiful venue. When I walked in there to book it, it's kind of like a cinema.
Again, where is the venue? What's the name, the postcode, and things like that?
Yeah. Okay. So the venue is called close-up cinema, and it is literally 1 minute walk from Shoreditch High Street. Station is an overground station, and it's going to start 5 p.m. 1700, and the movie is 1 hour and 45 minutes. And the venue address is, let's have a look here. It is Close Up, 97 Sclater
Street.
I'm so
it's Sclater.
Right. Okay. It's not Sclater.
It's not a scuttler. You do have a scuttler in the movie. There is a scuttler in the movie, by the way, folks.
Yes, absolutely. Good. I mentioned
people would know what a scuttler is.
You spell it Sclater Street, London, and the postcode is E1 6HR. E1 6HR, and it's Shoreditch High Street station. It's overground, I believe, and it's just 1 minute walk. And just look up their website, which is closeupfilmcenter.com.
Any sort of features beside the building to look out for, like a convenient pub or a restaurant or something?
They have an indoor bar. So the plan is that we're all going to hang out there after and network. So, maybe prior we're going to get there earlier and then do that. So it's a nice little quirky venue. They have the bar there in Shoreditch. That area is super popular. So we're going to find a place to, if we can't be in that venue, then we're going to go somewhere next door.
Great.
But filmcenter.com, check their website.
And how do people contact you, Sandra, if they want to get in contact with you in terms of where you are and talk to you, or Facebook or whatever, for the actors and things?
Okay, so contact me on Facebook. There's been a bit of a confusion. I have 2 accounts there, but the one with more friends list is I check them both.
Well, check them both. What are they?
Sandra Deroy. Sandra as you hear it, and my last name Daroy. So just, Daroy, just add me. And for the tickets, email me. It's better because eventbrite.co.uk, eventbrite, brite.co.uk. So just search for Screening Awakening of 12 Strands. There is a green section that you click on for tickets. It's $11.35. If you email me, it is walkincase@gmail.com. So walkincase, as you hear it, WALKINCASE @gmail.com. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you, Sandra. We'll call that a wrap for this little promo. It's really good to see you up there in North London, that you're able to survive up there.
Do come, because seats are available. We need you to come down there. I think it's important,
it is.
Definitely this time around. People are feeling kind of like dense. The idea is to keep your frequency high. This is already stuff that you know, but it's always good to be reminded, and just contact me, okay? I'm really looking forward to see you guys.
Okay, we'll call that a wrap, and thank you very much, Sandra Deroy.
Thank you so much.